Yeah, I think to encompass this series, it's 2-1 right now. Jazz 2, Nuggets 1, right? I think that the Nuggets really awoke the rest of the Jazz team other than Donovan Mitchell. I feel like Donovan Mitchell's performance in Game 1 gave the rest of the Jazz confidence and made them feel like they made them take ownership for the loss, the first game loss. Donovan Mitchell's out here scoring like 51 points, you know? Or how much was it, 54 or 51?
Scored 57.
57 points.
Yeah.
And you guys lost.
Yeah.
You know? When you have somebody like that that's a good scorer and also a good defensive player, like whose fault is it? It's not his, you know? And I feel like it gave the chance for the the Jazz to see how really good they could be if they just performed their own roles.
Yeah.
And I think the Nuggets are struggling with that, a change that the Jazz made. Like, I don't know, mentally, if anything. The Jazz might have changed mentally, and the Nuggets can't keep up with that. A 40-point loss?
Yeah. And, I think that's part of why Jokic needs to score more and be more assertive.
And
because
why Bol needs to play also.
Yeah. Because Jokic has to be that guy for the Nuggets, the guy that Mitchell was for the Jazz, where him having a big game made all the role players tighten up, and they're like, okay, I see that we have to help to have any success. He's doing all he can. I could do more. I could do better.
Yeah.
It's like if you see your leader doing well, it gives you more confidence.
Yeah.
So I agree with that.
Yeah, I think the Jazz got a fire in there, and now they're a monster, dude. The Jazz, I don't know, they're the Nuggets' daddy now, you know? Just like Big Papi and the Yankees. The Yankees are my daddy, when he admitted that when they lost to him. You don't like baseball?
I'm not familiar with that.
He said the Yankees are my daddy when they lost the series to them.
Hey, man.
Anyway, sorry. But whoever wins that series has to play the 2-7, right? Now, I don't know about the Clippers or the Mavs winning the 2-7. They're 2-1 now. But, dude, I feel like the Jazz are going to win the series. I know I had the Nuggets in the last episode of this. But if the Jazz go through, I feel like they'll have enough confidence since they beat the 3 seed. They're like, what's the 2 seed, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, I think the Jazz have a good amount of confidence.
And it's also very misleading. The game differential between the 2 to 7 seed is like, what, 5 or 6 games?
Yeah, it's not that far off.
So they're all pretty talented teams.
But with the West being that packed, I think the reason they are in that position, that 5-game position, because there's not that much separating these teams talent-wise a lot of the times, and the fact that they're still like 5 games ahead, that says a lot because the West is packed with talent, packed with competitive teams. So, yeah, I think even though the games aren't that far apart, for sure, when you watch them play each other, there's a difference. I think the Clippers have too much talent. The Jazz are doing what they're doing because of Donovan Mitchell. Yeah. And because of like Joe Ingles, Rudy Gobert having good games. But I don't think they're talented enough to mess with the Clippers.
Really?
Yeah, the Clippers just have too much talent.
But I think also the people are illusioned by the Clippers in automatically putting them in the Western Conference Finals. And I think that's a mistake. Maybe if they face the Nuggets, I don't see them facing up well against the Nuggets. But I don't know. Versus the Jazz, I feel like you have the best paint defender in Rudy Gobert, you know? And I don't see it being that easy. I see it being a multiple game series.